So one thing to note, this fermenter comes standard with a bung and standard 3-piece airlock. I'm Bradley with 2B Brewing. So this would sit in like this, and then this can squeeze into one of the tops. So it makes the fermenter a couple inches taller. So one of the things I opted to do, which is what came with the 14, was I opted for a blow-off tube. So which would just be a tri-clamp piece like this. So as you can see, it's a couple inches shorter. This fermenter is naturally shorter compared to the 14-gallon. And it's a little narrower. So another good reason why I wanted to purchase it, to have something a little more compact for usage. Oh, these little gasket rings are for the racking arm, because there's little gaskets in the racking arm. That's what these are for. And because of this fermenter coming with just this silicone airlock and 3-piece airlock, silicone bung, 3-piece airlock, I opted to buy an extra tri-clamp and gaskets set because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough tri-clamps for every port. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a good thing I did buy the extra tri-clamp. Unfortunately, I'm actually short one if you think about with the butterfly valve. So good thing I've got extras from the 14-gallon fermenter. So if I put this on, so it would be 1 to connect here, 1 to connect here, that's 2, 1 for the cap, that's 3. Racking arm would be 4. Thermowell would be 5. Top cap would be 6. And side one would be 7. But considering this is the butterfly valve, I don't need a clamp here, but it still would be 6. So I'm still technically short 1. So a recommendation is, if you buy this fermenter and you want to make sure you have enough fittings, purchase, whether through Delta or somewhere else, an extra set of 1.5-inch tri-clamps along with some gaskets. There. Fits like a glove. This is closed for the ball valve, so we want the handle on closed position, facing out, facing to the left when you're facing the fermenter. So one thing I've noticed is in the closed position, the handle does hit against the light, probably because of how much smaller this fermenter is. But in the open position, you're fine. So what you might want to do is have this valve installed a little bit at an angle, so that way you've got free range to grab the handle and everything. So racking arm can be put inside to face a certain way. So again, a smart move is when your valve is open, have the racking arm pointed in the same orientation as the valve, so that way when you turn it, you know where your racking arm is. The only one downfall I notice right now is with the 14-gallon, they gave me more of a hard plastic gasket, which actually made it easier to loosen and turn the handle. Here I have either the rubber or the silicone gaskets. So loosening it up and then trying to turn it without leaking is just a little tougher to handle. What am I doing? This is the Thermowell port. So the little Thermowell comes with 2 batteries, just a little gasket housing, and both batteries just need to be placed in there inside. There we go. Okay. So 2 positives up, fit. You just have to get the batteries snug into the bottom. Little groove for your wire. So just stick the Thermowell through, orientate along that groove, insert, feed that in, and then this just slips around the lip. There we go. I won't be using this as I have a temperature controller. Pretty nice to know. So if we go with what they give me, full setup. I did not purchase the chilling coil, but for those of you interested in purchasing the chilling coil from Delta, the chilling coil will come down to about the 3-gallon mark, which is just below the Thermowell. So you should be pretty good to even do 3-gallon batches in this system. 2.5 can be done. You'll just have to figure out a different way to chill it down. I'm looking forward to using this. This will be a very exciting upgrade to the brewery. Until then, I'm Bradley with 2B Brewing, and I'll see you next time.